Buy these 10 fragrances for a well-rounded, unique collection. We always try to promote creativity, uniqueness on the channel, guys. We don't like boring, redundant, mainly designer fragrances that kind of just copy each other and are very forgettable. Hence why I'm always trying to find the best, most unique, great performing things for you guys. So today we have what I would say a collection creating video. Well, I've done these kind of videos before where I take our 5 categories of versatile perfumery, date night perfumery, summer perfumery, office perfumery, and loud head turner perfumery. You know, the 5 categories that are great for creating a well-rounded collection. That's the same categorization that we use for Atrium. I'm gonna do that for this video, guys, but I'm gonna suggest 2 fragrances for each category, 1 designer and 1 niche, well, kind of designer. Some are Middle Eastern fragrances, I think, but you'll see what I mean, guys. 1 affordable option and 1 expensive option. So hopefully you guys will see a variety of styles, new ideas to add to your collection, and hopefully I get to put you guys onto some really great scents. So let's begin. Remember, guys, I'm only doing 10 fragrances because I always try to go for quality, not quantity on this channel. I do think like the perfect sweet spot for full bottle collections are maybe around 10 to 20 bottles. Hopefully you guys agree, but let's see. Let's begin. Versatile option number 1, Lattafa's Oud Honor and Glory. This fragrance is phenomenal. Cheap, very high quality, long lasting, unique, distinct, really interesting DNA of pineapple, cinnamon, creme brulee, woods, some vanilla in here. It is sweet, powdery, spicy, gourmand, but at the same time still balanced. And that's why I think it's gonna be worn as a signature. I think it's a unisex signature. Both genders can rock this all year round pretty much. Maybe in the summertime, go for the evenings only, but I think in the evenings this works great in the summertime because of how tropical it is, but it's still sweet, but still wearable in the summer, cooler evenings. I get 8 hours longevity with medium projection. And I've said before in our previous videos that, you know, instead of Libre Le Parfum, I would personally go for this, but a lot of people say they're not similar. I do think they're similar. They're both powdery, versatile, pineapple fragrances, not in the way that they're clones at all, but I kind of feel like they'd fit a similar slot in your collection. Like, you know, if I had these 2 fragrances in my collection, I'd pick this each and every time, and I feel like Libre Le Parfum, personally for me anyways, would gather dust. But they're both great fragrances. Try them both out if you can. But I think this is a pretty safe blind buy. You know, most people who blind bought this on my recommendation have loved it. Some people said, oh, you know, this smells too synthetic, too sweet. I don't agree. I just think, you know, we need to give this props, guys. Come on, no more hate for this fragrance. I think 95% of people actually love this anyways. They agree with me. I think this is a great scent. It's getting a lot of hype, and I definitely back this. If you want a really unique, interesting signature for a really good price, get Oud Honor and Glory. 32% of people who watch School of Scent are subscribed to us. If you guys want to see our channel grow, to really help us out, click subscribe. Let's get that number to 40%. Thank you. Marc-Antoine Barrois Encelade. This is a very nice sandalwood scent. If you like sandalwood, a creamy sandalwood, that's kind of reminiscent of fragrances like Tom Ford's Santal Blush. This might be your new signature. I think this is phenomenal, but it's not for everyone. It's got quite a low rating on Fragrantica, which is quite sad. I think this is a 10 out of 10 personally. It has rhubarb, vetiver, sandalwood, and a lot of tonka in here as well. You need to like a nice tonka heavy fragrance that I feel is very thick and quite piercing. It's quite an attacking fragrance in the opening, but this is quite creative, interesting, niche fragrances. You know, this is that kind of realm, and I can see why Marc-Antoine Barrois made this. I think, you know, I think it's a cool fragrance. I really do like the scent profile. I love sandalwood scents. I love sandalwood perfumery. Hence why I really love this. I feel like this is a fragrance you can wear as your signature in the daytime, in the autumn, winter, and springtime. Don't wear this in the summertime. This is beastly. This stuff is 12 hours long lasting, medium to loud projection. This stuff projects. So 30 ml is very affordable, £100, getting great quality ingredients, an interesting idea, fantastic performance. You can usually try this fragrance as a sample. I think most countries can order the Marc-Antoine Barrois sample sets. Try this fragrance out, see if it's for you. I think it's going to be polarizing, but for the right person, this is a fantastic signature. Date night fragrance number 1, Prada Luna Rossa Black. This is a really sometimes slept on fragrance. It's kind of gone and been pushed to the side as the community had more new releases to think about. But actually, I think this is fantastic, unique perfumery. It's sort of like rubbery lotion, like tonka bean. It's like a dark tonka lotion fragrance that is super hard to describe. But if you like a very dark, mysterious, kind of edgy fragrance that smells very sexy, almost has like a marzipan-esque quality to it whilst being very dark. Then Prada Luna Rosa Black is fantastic. I'm not really sure what it has to do with the rest of the Luna Rosa line. It doesn't really smell like any of them, but hey, you know, Prada's gone crazy with the Prada Luna Rosa Ocean line. That has nothing to do with the ocean or any of the other fragrances either, so whatever. They're just doing whatever they feel like at this point. But yeah, Prada Luna Rosa Black is probably one of the best from the line in general, and I do think it's definitely worth checking out. The great thing about this scent, you can try it in stores, 8 hours longevity, the soft projection. I think this is a really sexy and unique date night scent. Or go for Penhaligon's Blazing Mr Sam. This is if they took their most popular fragrance, Halfeti, classic oud and rose scent, and kind of toned down the rose a lot and made this more focused on being mass appealing. It has an intense, nice spiciness here, very masculine, has a dry woodiness here as well. So if you want a dry, woody, and attractive, spicy fragrance, this is what Blazing Mr Sam is. It's super attractive. I think this is an easy to love niche fragrance. It lasts around 6 hours, not the best performer, but you know, soft to medium projection. I think this could be worn as an elegant evening scent in general. It doesn't have to be for days only. I think this is just a very attractive, regal, and distinguished, higher level kind of niche perfumery here. I think it's a very nice scent from the brand, and you can wear this most of the year round as well. For the summer category, I'll recommend Guerlain Homme Eau de Parfum. Kind of my designer choice, but this is just a great warm weather scent in general. Minty mojito with a slight sweetness with a lot of muskiness in the base. 6 hours longevity, medium projection. This could be your signature most of the year round. It's just a very clean, elegant Guerlain style signature. In the summertime, not a lot of fragrances are going to smell like this. I feel like mint is a very underrepresented note, and I just think Guerlain is just a very safe house. They're just great. They're always worth adding into your collection. Etat Libre d'Orange, Remarkable People. This is sort of like a fizzy champagne, citrusy sandalwood scent. It's got that sweet, creamy sandalwood while still being summer appropriate by being balanced and made really unique from its other notes. So I think this is a very interesting summertime fragrance. Nothing really actually smells like this at all, but it's very easy to like, I would say also. I think this is probably a unisex fragrance overall, 4 to 6 hours longevity. So it's not the best performer, but if you want uniqueness, something new and interesting, go for this fragrance. It smells elegant, lively, and fun. Office category suggestion number 1 is Kenzo's Homme Eau de Parfum. This is a very interesting fragrance made by the legendary perfumer that is Quentin Bisch, who also made Encelade as well, I believe. So he's all over the place right now. He's a big superstar, making great designer and niche fragrances. And Kenzo Homme Eau de Parfum, I think, is a great addition to the designer market. It is mature, smooth, fake, suede, aquatic, woody perfumery. 8 hours longevity with soft projection. It's a mature, sophisticated aquatic. It's sort of like the Armani code of aquatic fragrances. It has that distinct factor to it, but it's still inoffensive. It's got good performance and great wearability. So it's a great fragrance if you want to wear it all year long. Terence Hughes, Guapo. So I believe this was Aaron's first foray into vetiver perfumery, actually. I remember him saying that on his videos. I think he did it very well.
I'm really proud of Guapo because I pushed myself to work with vetiver.
Vetiver can be tricky, can be quite smoky, a little bit old school, but this is not that at all. This is more of a clean, bright vetiver that's very modern and easy to love. It's a very easy to enjoy kind of fragrance. This to me is kind of like if Parfum de Marly's Percival became more mature. It does have that green apple and Broxton kind of perfumery that Percival has. Very clean, almost fresh out of the shower, very easy to like, but it's very professional as well also. I think the vetiver as well adds a bit of maturity, adds an extra professional vibe to it. It's got fantastic performance as Aaron Terence Hughes fragrances pretty much always do. 10 hours longevity with medium projection. So if you want like a very easy to love but slightly more mature office fragrance that is new and unique, it adds more Aaron Terence Hughes to your collection, which is always a great idea, then go for Guapo. Clubbing / head turner fragrance number 1 is going to be Valentino Uomo's Born in Roma Coral Fantasy. So it's kind of unique. The issue with the clubbing fragrance category is that you need something that's still quite mass appealing to make it work. This is bubblegum perfumery. There's a lot of bubblegum scents on the market, but this is still unique because it's kind of done that idea in its own way. So it's going to be still unique while it lasts, you know, whilst it's still new on the market. Maybe this DNA won't be unique at all in a few years, but hey, for now, I think it's pretty unique. They take the bubblegum DNA and make it more focused on red apple. It's musky, ambery, very mass appealing. They've taken the best of mainstream mass appealing designer perfumery right now and just made it very sexy, very easy to wear, and quite balanced as well. I feel like you can wear this as your clubbing scent all year round. It's got 6 hours longevity with medium projection. It smells very sexy. I can't see anyone ever hating this. It makes it smell very attractive. easy to put on in that kind of environment, and I think this will get you a lot of compliments. And lastly, Terence Hughes Hard Candy. So in a similar foray as Coral Fantasy, this has to be mass appealing in this category, but this is a niche fragrance that has a lot of character to it. It is fruity, sweet, loud. It's sort of like giving ultramal vibes, but niche, but it has interesting notes like oud and strawberry in here as well, so it's unique also. It's also quite a balanced scent. You'd be surprised. I think you can wear this all year round as a day and night scent, all seasons, which is really impressive. And of course, it's Terence Hughes. Did I mention you should add this to your collection, his brand? It's very good stuff. And I think this is better than Hard Candy Elixir. Hard Candy Elixir is nice, it's sweeter. If you really like if you have a sweet tooth for your fragrances, sure, go for the Elixir version. But I think the Hard Candy original is better because it's more versatile. You get better value for money that way, in my opinion. But hey, they're both very good. So Hard Candy, if you want like a really interesting casual signature, I maybe wouldn't wear it in a very serious office environment. Go for this. It's a loud head turner, great compliment factor as well, in my opinion. Medium to loud projection with 12 hours longevity. Super impressive stuff. One of my favorites from the Terence Hughes brand. That concludes this video, guys. What are your thoughts on this idea where I'm trying to provide to you some new interesting fragrances in a build your own collection kind of style video? Do you guys agree or disagree with the choices I made here today? If you were to suggest 5 really unique fragrances, one for each category, what would they be, guys? Make sure to share your inputs in the comments down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to check out our previous video on buying 10 fragrances for a well-rounded collection. I'll see you guys in the next one.